Throughout my life, I evoked mixed feelings. I was viewed alternatively as eccentric, revolutionary, messiah, or a person who must be killed. I was born on October 2, 1869, Porbandar. I was the youngest child of my father's fourth wife. My father, who was the DEwan of Porbandar. DEwan is equal to Chief Minister of today's time. At the age of 19, I left home to study. Upon returning to India in mid-1891, I set up a law practice in Bombay, but met with a little success. I soon accepted a position with an Indian firm that sent me to its Indian office in South Africa. Along with my wife and children, I remained there for nearly 20 years. In July 1914, I left South Africa to return to India. In 1919, I launched an organized campaign of passive resistance in response to Parliament's passage of the Rowlatt Act. I backed off after violence broke out, but only temporarily. And by 1920, I was the most visible figure in the movement for Indian independence. As part of my non-violent, non-cooperation campaign, I stressed the importance of economic independence. I particularly advocated the manufacture of khaddar or homespun cloth in order to replace imported textile from Britain. I turned the independence movement into a massive organization, leading boycott of British manufacturers and institutions representing British influence in India, including legislature and school. After sporadic violence broke out, I announced the end of resistance movement to the dismay of my followers. British authorities arrested me in March 1922 and tried me for sedition. I was sentenced for 6 years in prison, but was released in 1924. In 1930, I launched a civil disobedience campaign against the colonial government tax on salt, which greatly affected India's poorest citizen. After the Labour Party took power in Britain in 1947, negotiations over Indian Home Rule began between the British, the Congress Party and the Muslim League, then led by Jinnah. Later that year, India got its independence, but country was split into two dominions, India and Pakistan. I strongly opposed partition, but I agreed to do it in hopes that after independence, Hindu and Muslims can achieve peace internally. Amid the massive riots that follow partition, I urged Hindu and Muslim to live peacefully and undertook a hunger strike until riots in Kolkata ceased. In 1948 January, I carried out yet another fast, this time to bring about peace in the city of Delhi. On January 30, 12 days after the fast end, I was on my way to an evening prayer meeting in Delhi when I was shot to death by Nathuram Godse, a Hindu fanatic enraged my effort to negotiate with Jinnah, another Muslim. I may have died 73 years ago, but my values still live in this world because three bullets can't kill my ideology. I am Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, popularly known as Mahatma Gandhi, father of world's largest democracy, India.